Welcome to the Orion Drift Iceberg. We're going to uncover every secret, hidden fun fact, and a lot of mysteries from Orion Drift. The future of VR. Back during the early days of Orion Drift, it got the future of VR label because it was made by the studios from Gorilla Tag and Echo VR. Early demos and dev talks framed it as a successor of Echo, framing it as the future of VR esports and socialization. All the hype leaned on what it could have become. It could be referring to the studio that made the game Another Axiom, or most likely to the game A2 VR itself, which is the early title for Orion Drift. Developer Snapshot 1. This was the first ever look at the Orion station and not the A2 station. Released in August 2024, this was the first ever trailer for Orion Drift. Scalability test. On November 16, 2024, Orion Drift released a new video announcing that the Orion will be open for everyone for 2 days for a scalability test, to test the servers and get ready for open early access. Open early access. Orion Drift is currently in open early access, a time when the game is improving and constantly getting ready for the launch. Ender. Contrary to popular belief, Ender is not a developer or the owner of the game. Instead, a community manager, so announcements, trailers, and more. Closed early access. A 2-year period starting from 2023, where 1,200 people got the chance to play and test the game early, were you in CEA? And lastly, on top of the iceberg, we have the Vegas event, where on October 14, 2023, the industry, developers, and fans alike got together to see the first look for A2, which later became Orion Drift. Weekly parkours. Every week there is a new weekly parkour challenge to the right of the parkour district. Community highlights. On some weeks, Orion Drift posts highlighted videos of the week that were posted in the Orion Drift media channel. The Way Rail. Before the Rainbow Road, we used to have a way rail to travel between districts. Face. This is the Face. Did you know every screen is made of them? Parkour Community. Parkour Community is the old name of what currently is the Freerunners Community. Circle Quest. This is how a parkour challenge used to look before. A circle. Old Driftplex. Before 4v4 was introduced, we only had the West Driftplex, which looked like this in stored 3v3 arenas. Timed Scrap Run. Scrap Run used to only be open during certain times of the day. 5 buttons in customization kiosk. This is how customization used to look like before, only 5 buttons. Bench under club. It's a certain waist chair, and it used to be placed out of bounds under the club district, but now it's placed on top of this building. No Shot. Circuit Lord, an ex-Orion Drift developer, left Another Axiom to make his own Zero Gravity VR esports game, and it looks awesome. The Lab. In the old 3v3 Driftplex, there used to be a special arena called The Lab, which used to rotate and had some interesting builds. Red Master Challenges. Before Parkour Pro Challenges, we used to have these Red Master Challenges. I honestly missed them because it was obvious which quests were actually difficult. Nerfed Week 5. The 5th weekly Parkour Challenge needed to be nerfed midweek because it was too difficult. Red MI. This is how MI used to look like before. Red. Old Quest Kiosks. Before the Universal Quest Kiosk, this is how they used to look like. Community Highlights Pattern. During some of the first weeks of Community Highlights, those who were featured used to get a pattern in-game. Onion Drift. For April Fool's 2025, Orion Drift turned into Onion Drift. Onions flew in the air, and you could get a free badge on optics. Max level 67. For a long while, 67 used to be the most XP you could get. One Toast. One Toast used to be a prominent shooting star and community member, until there were allegations of him saying racist and homophobic slurs, which led him to quit the program and the game. Construction Badge. This was suggested by Night Halo. In 2025, when the game was down, everyone could get the Construction Badge as an apology from Orion Drift. Oh, Ender. This is Ender's main account for Another Axiom, and this is his old and more personal account, Old Server Browser. During closed early access, this was how the server browser looked like. Dark Orion. In the old Skybox, you could venture out to a distant Orion, which gave you 1 XP. Bunker out a map hole. In the field house, there used to be a hole that lay out of the map. Scrapfall. In old Scrap Run, after you beat it, there used to be Spleef to determine the winner. Thank you message in Sparks. This was suggested by Clades. There used to be a thank you board in Sparks Supplies, and now we're 1 level lower. Old Spectator Optics. This was suggested by Brittle. This is how the Spectator looked like before. Jake Ball. Before it was called Drift Ball or Tackle Ball, this sport was actually called Jake Ball. Complex. Before it was called Field House or Bunker, this place was called Complex. Smeppy District. Smeppy is the best and only golf player, so Club District got the nickname of the Smeppy District. Halcyon Sports Bar. Halcyon Sports Bar is the old name of Circle Lounge. Golf and Drift Ball. There used to be golf in the Drift Ball District. Meta App AT concept art. Whoever has Spectator will recognize this concept art from the Meta App. The Drift Ball District looked very futuristic. Color Wheel. In some of the first builds of the Orion, there was the Color Wheel, player match dropdown. And in the same build, you could customize your player model. Sweeper Bots. Sweeper Bots were supposed to be in Spark Supplies, but never came out because they couldn't go up or down ramps. Green Drift Ball District. This is how the Drift Ball District first looked like. Look at the greenery everywhere. Floating Face Spectator. This is the very earliest look of the Spectator in A2. Face Room. Suggested by Kiwi. This was the room inside of the old Scrap Run. You could find a after unlocking a few switches. He had a speaker and a face, rainbow name. During some Orion Drift hacks, there were people seen with rainbow names. Old logo. This is the old loading screen with an old Orion Drift logo. Do you also feel pain? That was the announcement to the pain rooms from A2. October 15th, 2024. On that day, Orion Drift accidentally opened the servers for everyone for 3 hours. Fur currency. We all know hypercubes and driftium, but there's a fur currency yet to be announced or released called jewels. And finally, an incident almost no one remembers. October 21st, 2024. On that day, Polar and Dramer hacked Orion Drift, changed the boards to Freak Bob, them being wanted, and gave themselves a red name. And that's it. Thank you for watching.